Greetings, everyone. Richard with the Hunter-Gatherer Society, finally back out in the woods. It is end of May, might even be the 1st of June. No, it's the end of May. And the first berries of the year are coming out. I haven't been out in the woods much, and I haven't had a chance to do much camping. Did some kind of glamping, but nothing real primitive. And that was just kind of for the wife and I. So today I decided I am going to come out with the e-bike and I'm going to harvest the first berries of the year, which are the salmon berries. So really excited. I've got brisket sitting on the smoker and fresh greens out of the garden, and I'm hoping to add a little bit of dessert to it. So let's take a look, see what we can find. Little ones, not much ripe in here, but there is an interesting comparison that I wanted to show you. So this time of year, berries will start coming in different orders. So these are usually the first. Again, salmon berries. Again, they can get super tall, got these smaller jagged leaves. These should come next, and these have larger soft leaves. You can see they're not pointed like the salmonberry. These are thimbleberry, and they should be the next ones to come on. You can't really bring them home. They tend to fall apart. I mean, you can bring them home, but they tend to fall apart really easily. So they're difficult to harvest, but they are probably the best tasting berry that you'll find. They only come on for a little while, and they are magnificent. That's a good one. More back in there, but it's a lot of dang work. There's a nice one, a couple nice ones. Yeah, that one's good. So you gotta watch. Sometimes the bugs beat you to them. Let the bugs have them. I'm sure I'm also competing with other hikers as well. That one's still fairly firm. If they're ripe, they should just fall right off. A nice big one on the back of that little bush. Come here. Oh, it's fighting me. The problem with reaching, sometimes you lose two to get one, which is kind of counterproductive. Another berry that should be coming, not a berry, Indian plums should be coming here in June, so I'll be going to check those here one of these days. Shouldn't be long before they come out. Maybe second or third week of June. Man, it is absolutely gorgeous out here. It is about 68 degrees. Sun's shining. What have we got here? Oh yeah, there you go. Ooh, that's a nice one. A couple of them in there. So these are salmonberries. The leaves are smaller on this than some of the other berries here, like the thimbleberry, and they are typically they can be a tree really. That's actually a salmonberry tree right there. So they can get really, really tall. There's another nice one in there. They can be yellow or red. I see them both ways. Man, there's some back in there, but I don't know that I want to fight that hard. I don't think I'll have to. But you can see here, this is a nice tall tree, and it's got smaller salmonberries on it here. We're going to leave those. They're pretty small. Deer tracks. Deer have been out. They're probably in my garden right now, taking care of a few things. These salmonberries they look just like a raspberry. They've got a real mild flavor. They're not super sweet. I mean, if you catch them right when they're ripe, they can be, but just a very gentle flavor. Here's another tree. There's some, you can see the red ones up here. Ah, come on. There you go. Just like a raspberry. There we go. There's some more red ones. I'm going to put these down. Oh, there we go. Guys, I'm loving this e-bike, man. This Walkie H9, fantastic. And for foraging, it is awesome. I can cover so much ground. I'm actually a couple miles from the house right now, and kind of combo, riding, foraging, exploring, kind of seeing what's out. Not really much for mushrooms right now. This is berry season here, and so the salmonberries are coming on. Soon the thimbleberries will be coming on. Those are one of my favorites, but you really can't take them home because, man, they just fall apart on the vine. You can see the nettle is really tall. This is all nettle right here. I should harvest some of that and take it with, but I don't know, we'll see. It's everywhere, so if I do decide to. I think that's the end of our little berry patch there. Did find some morels this year, just a little handful. Not a lot, but I haven't been out really, so yeah, I think that was the end of our berry patch. I'm gonna go back and get the e-bike, and we'll keep on keeping on. Small ones in here. Well, there's a couple. I don't think that's real ripe. Maybe that one behind it is, though. All right, add these in my bucket and get up that hill. Man, I love it when you discover something unexpected. I've been trying to figure out how to get to this bench for a while. And today, on my bike ride, I took a wrong turn. And, by God, I found it. Little seating area here. Now it is right down to the road, so you can hear the road, but check this out. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I believe there's brook trout in that little stream. More research is required, but I believe I saw that somewhere. Well, the good news is I get to figure out where this trail comes out. All right, back to it. Well, then we'll take the creek view. Interesting. Well, creative thinking goes a long way. One thing about this time of year, there is an abundance of things to forage. You know, that's one of the great things about springtime. Wintertime, of course, is pretty desolate. Drier summer can be the same, but this time of year, man, everything's in bloom and the berries are coming on. The spruce tips are out. I'm pretty much after berries today, but I didn't get out after spruce tips. this year. And so I couldn't help notice there's a few trees around here with soft new growth. I'm gonna harvest them. Man, the Scotch broom is in full bloom right now. Look at that. You know, that is super invasive and people hate it, but I can see why they planted it. It's actually very pretty, and you can see it way up on the hill. It just glows. These are all the wrong kind of berries. These are blackberries. Be a little while before they're ready, but I see white flowers scattered through them. All right, wrong berries though. We'll keep on keeping on. Now the tips are pretty much done. You know, the little small tips. But as long as the tips of the plant are still green and soft, which you can see these are wonderfully so, that is all you need. So never take too much of one tree. So I'm only going to take a few. I'm not going to take off a young tree like this. There's plenty of big trees around.